This is the Savage Raven Fission grip for the Nintendo Switch 2. This is a sponsored video, but before you skip away, it wasn't actually meant to be a video. This was just meant to be an in-place advert, but I enjoyed the product so much that I went, you know what? Let's just do an actual video on it. And I'm going to tell you why I like this so much that this became its own video now. So Savage Raven, formerly known as Skull & Co, have always made really excellent Switch 1 accessories, and Switch 2 of course, but this is their new edition and it fixes one massive problem that I had with their previous one. Are you ready for it? Ta-da! It actually comes in half. This thing is amazing. There's more to it. I've only got half of it installed because this is how I've been using it, but let's go over everything inside the box. So this is the box of the Savage Raven limited edition Fission grip, because this is actually the Tetris edition. And this is one of the things I love about this so much. And I'll talk about that once I open it up. So let's see what we get inside the box, shall we? So here it is. This is everything you get inside the box. So you do get this, which is the sort of like back plate, which has been redesigned so that when you dock this, because it is dockable, you can still dock your Nintendo Switch with all of this stuff on it, and it will absolutely dock fine. I've been using it totally fine, not a problem. But what they've done is made the bottom piece stronger so that it doesn't kind of like get stuck inside the dock. So it is actually better than the non-detachable version. So I just slide the top in there and sort of pinch the base around here, and then there it goes. It's now on, you know, it is now stuck onto that, and that's going to give you protection on the back and bottom and top of your Nintendo Switch with all the ports and accesses totally like accessible, including speakers, kickstand and all that good stuff. And like I said, it is actually totally dockable, which is absolutely awesome. So that's this kind of back plate. Now I personally don't use this just because of aesthetical reasons. I just prefer it being kind of naked with just the grips on, but you know, I'm so glad that you can get it with this kit, and that includes this backplate. Now you can actually buy these for cheaper, so you can actually save money and just buy these sort of side grips for the Joy-Con if you already have the adapters from another one of their kits, because it doesn't come with them if you just buy the side Fission grips. But as you can see here, we get a load of stuff in here and I love it. Now you get the proper low profile versions as well as two others. So included on here, pre-installed, are these transparent kind of grey ones, which is kind of cool. They give you the option, right? And these are the snap grip, like super low profile. Maybe you've got tiny hands or you just want to keep the whole thing a lot smaller, then these are the ones for you. And this is the Fission grip itself. It's such a genius little design. I'm going to show you about this in a second, but these grips are totally detachable, right? So you just kind of go to the top and push, and then you can see it's got like a little latched system just here, which I really, really like. So you get these ones in the box, the snap grip, right? But then you're left with this. Now this is actually the Fission grip. I will go over the other grips in a second, but this is the Fission grip. It's got like a really nice rubber pad there, which is going to protect your Joy-Cons, and a really smart, clever design. So all you got to do is get your Joy-Con, kind of put it about halfway, and then watch this, that as I push up, do you see this little latch is pushing? It's like sliding the like magnet pusher down, and then boom, it locks itself in place. So you literally just slide it in, and now it's completely locked in place. It won't come out because it's wrapped itself around this little pusher, which removes the Joy-Con from the Switch, right? It's a genius design. It's really cool. And if you want to get it off, then you pull this down and then just slide out, and there you go. And that's as easy as it is, right? It's super easy, really cool design, ultra low profile. I absolutely love it. Like I really, really do. Like I said, once I'd seen the product, I was like, I've got to do a whole video on this. It can't just be an advert because it's just too cool. So that is this side. I'm just going to go ahead and put the other one on because again, they're so easy to attach. It takes literal seconds. Most of the time with like attachments like this, you're faffing around trying to get the thing on. This is really easy. It really is. And then I can just push down, remove the snap grip and put them in here because I'm not going to use them. And then we've got the cool ones, the Tetris designs, right? So we've got the plus grip, which are on the outer sides. which are the big boys, right? These are like mega big boys. But look at the Tetris. Look at the Tetris. It is so cool. The Tetris design is absolutely brilliant. These are like transparent, like plastic housing with like tiny little Tetris like bricks inside. It's so cool. They don't really move because they're so compact in there. There's so many of them. They're just kind of stuck. Kind of would have been cool if there was like a little bit of a gap so they could like roll around, but some people might not have liked that. But they are really cool. Like I love these things. They are super duper cool. And it's the same with the other ones. So these are the plus size grips. So I'm literally just going to line it up on the back there and slide it until it clicks like so. And now that is on. And that feels absolutely amazing. And the best bit is if you're left or right-handed, you can use this in mouse mode as well. So let's go ahead and put the other side on. I'm just going to move that out of the way. And I'm going to just slide up, click, like so. Super easy to put on. But look as mouse mode just here. Like I've actually got something to grip onto here whilst being able to click my like R or ZR, nearly said L, but that's the other side, right? And then I can use this as like a mouse mode thing without needing a mouse mode attachment. Really, really cool. I like it a lot. But yeah, these are the big ones. These are the plus size grips, so really big and wide. On the right side Joy-Con, it means that you can get down to this asymmetrical like joystick layout way easier. So the ergonomics are so much better, but it's not my favorite on the left hand side. The left hand side, my favorite is actually the other ones, which are the trigger grips. Now if I just get one of each, right, and show you what these look like, can you see that this one's got like a little like trigger thing? I mean, hence the trigger grip, right? It's like more molded, right? Whereas this one's just like a big sort of like bulbous bit. This one's actually got a bit more going on for it. But what that means is that it sort of sits in line with this side, the left side, better, right? So it's more tucked in, which means when I hold it and put my finger around that little scoop, right, the trigger bit, I can still access L and ZL like really, really easily, but it also means because my palm is now tucked inward, that my thumb naturally rests at this angle, meaning that I can get to this joystick layout a lot easier. And again, if I take this one, which is a different design, because remember we've got the joystick asymmetrical layout, right? So this one's lower down. I actually want this hand to be kicked out wider so that my thumb goes down, not up. Right? So this side, I want my thumb to naturally rest upwards. This side, I want my thumb to naturally rest a little bit lower, which is exactly what this is able to do. So I've got the trigger grip on my left Joy-Con and the plus grip on my right Joy-Con, and that completely fixes the ergonomics. If I just get my switch and attach these on like so. Do you see how they just snap into place super easily? But there's something else which is really cool. There's actually little sort of slots that hold this back place into place as well. This back piece, there's like tiny little grooves just here that align with that little latch bit there, which means when I put that on, it's pretty much just secured it into place, and it's super cool. And again, if I show you those ergonomics, like I'm just going to throw it around a bit and then naturally let my hands rest. Look at that. My thumb's pretty much on the joystick, and this one's straight away on that joystick. So it fixes the ergonomics totally. And if I want to play tabletop mode or mouse mode, boom, no need to take the entire grip off. That was my number one gripe with Switch 2 grips, is having to remove everything. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to remove everything to dock it. I don't want to remove everything to play, you know, with my Joy-Con separately, because I actually really love playing the Switch 2 in desktop mode, you know? So like tabletop mode like this, because often I've got the dog sat on my lap and I can't, like, my hands are all like weird. I can't be like holding the Switch and resting it on his head. So I put this on the like arm of the sofa, and then I let my hands just rest like naturally. And then I just play like this quite a lot of the time. And I love that. And it also means that the same rules apply. The ergonomics, even with them detached, means that this one, I'm getting down to this joystick like super easily. And this one, getting up to the joystick super easily. It is just a brilliant design. I absolutely love it. So for me personally, I don't use this back piece like I mentioned earlier. So to take it off, you literally just pull down and then slide up. And there you go, super easy. And these still fit on here. Like absolutely fine. There's no issues here whatsoever. These little pieces still grip onto the back so that they're like, you know, supported. And I've not had a single issue with this at all, but the fix of ergonomics is amazing. And the one reason I love this design is because it's so fun. And that's the thing, isn't it? The Nintendo Switch to me screams fun, and gaming screams fun. I just want fun. And that's exactly what Savage Raven have done here. You know, like so many grips and stuff are just like bland. They're just black, or they're just a single muted color. It doesn't scream fun to me. I like fun. When I think Nintendo and Nintendo Switch, I expect bold, vibrant colors, lots of fun. I'm thinking of like Mario and Kirby and stuff like that, right? I want like really in your face, like give me color, right? With my PC handhelds and stuff, I'm fine with them being like black or gray or white. Like that's all cool because it's like more adult, right? But with Nintendo, I want to feel fun and like a kid again when I'm playing some of these games, right? And that's what this does to me. Every time I see this in the dock and I see these like horns like sticking out of it, I just think this is great. Even when I'm not playing it and the dock's on the side and I can see the Tetris design just sticking out, it just brings a smile to my face. It really does. I know that sounds cheesy, but it genuinely does. I've been using this for a few weeks now. Again, meant to be making like a 30-second advert for these for a video, but I went, you know what? I really like this product a lot. So let's just make an entire video because I like it that much that I would totally go out and buy these myself, despite the fact I have been given them for free for the purpose of an advert. But I would totally go out and buy these because I think they're massively worth it now that they're detachable. Because that, like I said earlier, is one of my biggest gripes with Switch grips. It really annoys me. Fixing the asymmetrical joystick ergonomic problem is a big plus for me. And it just makes these a must-have, in my opinion, if you are looking for a grip. If you don't have a grip yet, or you're not satisfied with your own grip because you also wanted to attach them and use them independently, then these are brilliant. I highly recommend you go check them out. We'll have links down in the description as well. If you're already a fan of Savage Raven, like I have been for a long time now, well then let us know what your favorite accessories are down in the comments. Whilst you're down there, like this video, subscribe, become a member, and you get to chat to us over on our private Discord. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.